This is a reading of Wasuki's Gold Pocket Watch, pages 1 to 4. Wasuki's Gold Pocket Watch. How does one measure Caucasian background? A pocket watch travels through time to tell the story of a mixed-race family. In the spring of 1942, Wasuki Hirota, an immigrant from Hiroshima, Japan, received a gold pocket watch from the company where he had worked for 38 years. After the Japanese military bombed Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941, many people of Japanese ancestry lost their jobs the next day. Wasuki was the rare exception, perhaps even the only case, of an immigrant who was given a handsome gold watch by his employer, a citrus firm in Azusa, California. It was a retirement gift. Wasuki, an irrigation expert, then started to work for the Azusa Foothill Citrus Company just before the time he was taken with his family to the Pomona concentration camp. The gold timepiece, engraved with his initials, traveled with Wasuki for the next 2.5 years through 2 California detention camps and the freezing desolation of Hart Mountain in Wyoming. In quiet moments, the watch would remind him of his years in the sunny orange groves of Azusa, but it also marked the hours and days that separated him from his family. For Wasuki was alone, removed from his wife, children, and grandchildren because of the government's laws on mixed-race families. When President Roosevelt's Executive Order 9066 created a military exclusion zone along the West Coast, all persons of Japanese ancestry were forced out from the region, including those with partial Japanese heritage. Included among the evacuees were persons who were only part Japanese, some with as little as 1/16 Japanese, others who before the evacuation did not know of their Japanese ancestry, and many who had married Caucasians, Chinese, Filipinos, Negroes, Hawaiians, or Eskimos, the government's final report stated. The family divided. The policy tore couples and families apart. Married couples were suddenly faced with the mandatory expulsion of a wife or husband of Japanese heritage from the West Coast. The removal orders affected biracial children in orphanages and single people of mixed race parentage.